Hello and welcome to another installment of Smart Recovery Tips and Tools. Today we're going to talk about the stages of change. Let's get started. It's difficult to change long-standing behaviors, even when new ones are better for you. Changing addictive behaviors is especially difficult because of its compulsive nature. James Prochaska and Carlo Demente developed the stages of change model in 1970. Yes, they found that people who stopped smoking usually tried to stop several times before they permanently changed their behavior. This model isn't a linear journey. Many people go in and out of different stages until they finally exit. Even then, there's always the risk of relapse. As you read each stage description below, think about which one you're in today and remember that tomorrow may be in a different stage. For example, if you're in preparation stage today because you're sure you want to change your behavior, tomorrow you may be in contemplation stage because you had doubt about changing. It's helpful if you know where you are in your recovery right now. Identify the stages you're in can provide clarity in this otherwise uncharted journey into the future. Pre-contemplation stage. People at this stage usually are not intending to take action in the near future and may not be aware of their behavior is problematic. Pre-contemplators may show up in therapy or mutual help groups under duress, pressure from spouses, employees, parents, or the courts. They resist change and usually place responsibility for their problems on external factors such as genetics, family, society, the legal system, etc. They don't feel that they can do much about their situation and really don't want to. Contemplation. People start weighing the benefits and the costs of changing and may experience mixed feelings, ambivalence that people normally feel about change. Many find that writing down the benefits and costs of changing help them decide. From the Smart Recovery Handbook on page 22. Preparation stage. At this stage, a person has decided their life needs to change and are open to seriously consider their options. They gather information, evaluate alternatives, and take small steps towards changing their behavior. They start looking towards the future and less at the past. Action stage. Here's where a person takes the plunge. Action can take many forms, from the controlled environment of inpatient treatment, to working with professional counselors, to attending mutual support groups, to working on their own, or something combination of these. Here's where people try new ways to handle old situations, uncomfortable emotions, urges, and other challenges in life. This stage requires the greatest commitment of time and energy, but also is where new changes start to be visible to others. Continuing on action, people in these stages usually need supportive relationships. They start substituting some new, healthier activities for old ones. Some people experience anxiety at this stage, but learn to accept a certain amount of discomfort in returning for achieving their long-term goals. Maintenance stage. People continue building confidence as they progress on their new direction of their lives. But challenges remain. Unexpected temptations may require new thinking or approaches. People usually keep seeking support from those they trust and keep doing healthy activities to cope with these stresses in life. Now the exit stage, and this sounds a little bit scary, everyone. After a long period of maintenance, most people adopt new lifestyle consistent with their new normal behaviors. Old harmful behaviors no longer have a place in their lives now. They express confidence and self-control and live a healthier and happier lives. Relapse and lapse will not be a stage or necessary part of change. They are common and may occur at any stage. They are never an excuse to continue our addictive behavior. If a lapse or relapse occurs, it doesn't mean a person has to restart their journey. They can identify which strategies helped them and which ones didn't, and use the knowledge to move forward with their recovery. If you lapse or relapse, don't let it lead to crashing your self-approach and feeling guilty. It's better to accept the temporary setback as a normal part of change and growth rather than call your recovery a failure and give up. Handle well. A lapse and relapse can be a brief and provide another opportunity for self-empowerment. They can identify which strategies helped them and which ones didn't, and use the knowledge to move forward with their recovery. After all, when we learn to ride a bike, we fell many times before we knew how to control the bike. Very important, everybody. Here's a diagram of the stages of change. So you see the pre-contemplation and the contemplation, preparation stage, action stage, maintenance stage, and the exit stage. But you see the relapse and lapses, they can happen anytime. So everybody, thank you. Look forward to the next video, Understanding Addictive Behaviors. Everybody have a fantastic day. Thank you. Bye-bye for now.